Good evening. I see we got one troll in here already. I just kidding, Mike. Well, you know what? If you don't like it, you've got to watch the whole thing tonight. That's the rule. If you don't like it, you got to watch the whole thing. I see we got some more people in here now that probably do like it. Welcome in, whoever's here. Give me special guest, Superman. Just because he happened to be the first cat that came up. You gonna co-host with me, Superman? Are you? You gonna co-host it with me? Hey, Sherry Lynn. Good to have you here. Well, as some of you may have seen in tonight's video, Buffy flew the coop. The chicken coop was a little bit too close to the fence. I know 2 nights ago she was acting like she wanted to fly off the top of the coop, go over the fence, and I think that's what she ended up doing. Hello, Jan Hayert. Good to have you here. And that night, they were all on top of the coop, so I didn't move it. Was going to move it yesterday. And then I forgot to move it yesterday. And I went out this morning, and Buffy was gone. And the worst thing is, she was my hen that always went broody. So I was hoping that I was going to be able to use her to help hatch out some eggs. So I guess that's not going to happen now. Because I just have a small incubator. I've got 9 eggs in it now. It looks like 8 of them are developing. The other one, it looks like that has stopped developing. But hopefully next week I'll have 8 chicks. Hello, Radio Man. Good to have you here. Hello, Johnny Smallpepper. Good to have you here. So if there's anyone close to here that's looking for any barnyard mixed chicks, let me know. Because I would like to sell whatever I do hatch out. Because I want to try to raise some money so I can buy some Buffalo Orpingtons and Barred Rocks to use as breeding flocks, and that's what I actually want to start selling. No, Radio Man, she was on top of the coop last night, and the coop was a little too close to the edge of the run, and I think she flew off the roof right over the fence, and away she went. Yep. I would say she'd gone for sure because the dogs would have pushed her back towards the run if they'd seen her, and they didn't do that. So I don't think she's anywhere around anymore. But I guess it's just a matter of being a little more careful in the future of the coop placement. Because even though any one of them could fly over the fence, they normally won't do that. Because the top of the coop is actually higher than the top of the fence. They'll fly the top of the coop, but normally they won't fly over the fence. I don't know what there is about it, but since she was already on the coop, she must have just thought it was a good opportunity to plan her escape. Well, as I said, I've got 9 eggs in the incubator. It looks like 8 of them are still developing well. So hopefully they'll hatch out. Sorry about that. Not the best Wi-Fi signal tonight. But I had a complaint last week when I moved the laptop close to the window, so hopefully this works out tonight. Would anyone have any questions or topics you want me to talk about tonight? As I'm sure some of them hopefully this keeps going. I don't lose the signal entirely. As I know some of you have seen, I'm now a monetized channel. I want to thank everyone that's helped me to get to this point. You're welcome, Pink Sparkle. Yeah, I've been trying to give links out to everyone that I know so you can check out other channels and stuff. I hope I can keep doing this. But I've been hearing that YouTube doesn't like for everyone to have a rank. So I'm not sure if I can keep that up, but I'm going to try. Because I think it's nice to be able to, when you see someone new, be able to just click the 3 dots and go to channel and check their channel out. And I enabled the super chats and super stickers and all that stuff. But I just want to let everyone know that if anyone does give anything through that, that I only get 70% of that, and YouTube keeps the rest of it. But I know sometimes that's a lot of fun during a live, so and it looks like so far my estimated revenue is $1.71. So it's not bad for first 2 days of being monetized. Hello, One-Eyed Cat. Good to have you here. I'm loving this weather, Radio Man. Because we haven't got any hot weather yet, but we had a very cool summer in New York last year, so we didn't get much summer weather there. So I'm enjoying it. It's been mainly 80s. We've had a couple days it was only in the 70s. Today was 87, I believe, was our high today. This weather's perfect. I know it won't be long. We'll be getting the hot weather. But I still take 100 degrees over 20, 30 below in New York during the winter. That's for darn sure. Yeah, I'd love anything in the 70s and 80s. I'd love. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask what state you were from, One-Eyed Cat. The screen just went blank on me. Hope everyone can still hear me and see me. Because I can't see a thing on here now. I don't know what's going on with this. I guess I'll have to read chat on my phone. Okay, I should be back now. Someone let me know if you can see and hear me now. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad. 70s. Hello, Drew. Good to have you here. Okay, thank you, Jan. Y'all know exactly what happened. It said, I don't know, something about that there was a problem. If I'm still connected to the internet, it might be on StreamYard's end. And I was still connected to the internet, so it was a StreamYard problem. Hello, Jay Marie. Good to have you here. Yeah, my laptop has just about had it anyway, so could have been anything. But I have better reception of the Wi-Fi on my laptop than I do on my phone. So otherwise I would try using my phone for the lives. Now I forgot what I was talking about before this messed up. Oh, we were talking about the weather. Yeah, Prince Sparkle. I don't think I could deal with 7 months of snow anymore. That's not for me. Years ago, I loved it, but no more. Okay, I appreciate it, Jay Marie. Yeah, I'm getting some people in here at 10 o'clock that can't make my lives at 5:30 on Sunday, so I think it works out. Yep, I'm right on the edge of where the Wi-Fi reaches over here. They have a Wi-Fi booster that they're going to hook up, and then I should have a good Wi-Fi. I can I can go outside and get closer to the house, and it'd be stronger, but then I'd have set lights up and stuff, so it's just easier this way. Yeah, I can't take the cold anymore. The cold really bothers me now. And that was one of the reasons. There were several reasons, but the winters was one of the reasons I wanted to get out of New York. And also, with everything being overregulated, was another reason. Well, the cats are pretty much just in here relaxing. I fed them a few minutes ago. Well, we're gonna have to get over by the window again. So, Dogman, if you're still in here, you're going to have to complain again. Yes, J. Marie. They are a real blessing. They said several months ago that they had a place for me, and then when I told them I need somewhere to go right away, they hurried up and got this camper ready. So yes, they are a real blessing, and they've helped me out a lot. They got that chicken run ready for me. So, and I can get rides into town now. Where before I couldn't even get a ride when I was 3 miles from town. Now I'm 30 miles from town. No problem. Every time they go, it's either, do you need us to pick something up for you, or do you want to ride along? So that's really making it nice. Little Square County Homestead. Good to have you here. Yeah, I can dress for the cold, but it's just too difficult the older I get. So I'm happier being where it's warmer now. Yep, it sure is a long ways from town. But the thing is, the post office is a lot closer than it was when I was in New York. So that's why I'm trying to get a bicycle and trailer. So then I can go to the post office and I can take trash down the road to the dumpster. That's the only two places I'll be able to go, but well, actually, they call it a store, but I guess it's actually more of a diner that's almost to the post office. I guess they serve breakfast and lunch there. I'd like to be able to go there also. Hello, Sherman Family Farm. Good to have you here. Yeah, that's fine, Boo Cotton. Sometimes I'm a little quiet too. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Thank you, Square County. I appreciate it. Yeah, some of the lives I've been watching today, the chat was going too fast for me, so I just said hello to the ones that were saying hello to me. I don't know, it's just kind of a slow day for me today. I decided to take it easy, so then tomorrow I'll have to get back to work. Oh yeah, some of that chat was going so fast that I would see my name highlighted and I'd have to scroll back up to see who said hi to me. It looks like I've got 19 people in here. That's not bad for the middle of the night. Because I know it's a little earlier for some of you. And it's later for some of you also. But I appreciate everyone's support. Yep, mine just went up to 21 also, Pink Sparkle. Yeah, I didn't do too much at all today. But tomorrow, I'll have to do a load or two of laundry. And I still got more stuff that I need to get put away in here. Still got stuff in bags that I need to unpack. There's a few things I haven't found yet that I'm sure I brought with me. So I have to find them. Because I know I brought the flea comb for my cats. And luckily, I don't have a flea problem. But I still like to comb them out with the flea comb. And if they do happen to have any fleas, then I can comb them out. Any dirt they have in their hair and stuff. It's always good to take advantage of the nice weather, that's for sure. Yeah, that's one thing about being retired. I don't have too many deadlines. Other than having to feed and water the cats and chickens every day. That's my biggest deadline. Yeah, I've got 5 adult cats and 2 kittens. I love them. Little straw hat, no shoes. Good to have you here. You're not really late. People come and go all the time, so that's perfectly fine. Well, that's nice of you, Pink Sparkle. Yeah, if I was somewhere where there was any stray cats, I'd be feeding them too. If you got rabbits free range, and then they probably can pretty much pick a living that way. And one-eyed cat, I don't know if you saw back towards the beginning, one of my cats jumped up on the bed with me, and I picked him up and told me to go be my co-host tonight. He didn't want to do it. He got down. Now none of the rest of them will come near me because they're camera shy. Except when I catch them sleeping. Yeah, sometimes I can catch them sleeping and then I can take a video of them and they don't even realize it. Yeah, my cats, it depends on the season how much they're right with me. During the winter, they want to be in bed with me. They use me for warmth. And then during the summer, they'd rather be spread out on the floor where it's cooler. Okay, J. Marie. You have a good night. It looks like right now, looks like you're starting to get settled down for the night. They sleep pretty much all night. It's funny because I've had cats in the past that would raise heck all night, but these cats, they seem to sleep all night. And then they'll, about an hour before the sun comes up, when they start getting active in the morning. And then for a few hours in the morning, they're very active. Then it'll start to get warm. And then they'll sleep all afternoon. And then a couple hours in the evening, they're up raising heck. Oh, yeah, I've knocked cats right out of bed before when I rolled over. Not realizing they were there. I moved my leg or something. I hear a thump and whoops, sorry, kitty. Didn't mean to do that. Hello, Chef. Good to have you here. They're they're really good cats, so they're good company. And they'd love it that they've got someone buying them canned food all the time now. I keep dry food out for them all the time. Then I give them canned food in the morning and at night. They love that. Because for quite a while I wasn't able to do that. But I'm glad now that I'm able to give that to them again. For any of you that didn't see it in my video yesterday, I got the stuff sent out to New York that I need to get my birth certificate. So hopefully sometime next week I'll have a copy of my birth certificate. Then I'll be able to get my Arkansas license. And then I'll be able to do everything that I need a license for, except drive a car. Hopefully that'll come eventually. But things are coming together. I've had a lot of support from the community. I appreciate all the help that I've gotten. And again, if anyone's got any questions for me or topics you want me to comment on, just let me know. At some point here, I've got to do another video on the Mid-America meetup, because I haven't done the video on all the stickers and the hat and t-shirt and the apple butter and everything that I got there. So I'm going to try to get that video out in the next few days. Beer slushy. Nothing wrong with that. A little starting over 5. I'm gonna be looking for a property. In fact, I've already been looking a little bit, but the time's not right to buy anything yet. But after I get my disability, then I'm gonna be buying a piece of property somewhere near here. I would like to be like within 50 to 100 miles of where I am right now. I can stay here as long as I need to, but I want to find some property, and then I'm not sure if I'll be building something on it, getting a camper, whatever. It depends on the property, or maybe I'll find a piece of property that's got a small shack on it. It'll just we just have to see how that goes. Yeah, I have a plan. It's just a matter of everything coming together. But at least I've got a place to stay for the time being, however long that takes. And I need to talk to an attorney, or someone suggested today, instead of using an attorney, use I gotta go back and look and see what it was. A disability representative. Well, anyways, I got work with someone to either continue my case or file the disability case, because I'm not sure if the attorney I was working with in New York ever got it filed or not. Yeah, I know Mike has mentioned that property to me a few times, Pink Sparkle, but that's way over my budget. And actually, I would really like to be on a back road also. Of course, that's going to depend on the price. Is going to have to be the number one thing. But if I could find something on a dirt road, I'd really be happy with that. Yeah, there you go, one-eyed cat. A lot of times you are better off with smaller house and bigger garage. Yep, I should get food stamps, no problem. Oh, I didn't know that, Mark. And welcome in also. I'll have to I have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I definitely don't want anything too big. I haven't lived in anything bigger than 200 square feet in the past almost 6 years. If you got right setup with animals, You don't need to worry about mowing. You got goats or cows or sheep, they'll take care of the lawn for you. I don't know. Not sure about how it works here in Arkansas, but I know in New York, I did get $183 a month for a short period of time, but now they want that money back. They basically, if they help you out with any cash assistance in New York, they want it paid back. Yes, Josh. The nights have been pretty cool here. We had a few nights in the 60s, but a lot of nights have been in the 50s. And one night, I don't know, probably 3, 4 nights ago, it got down to 49. So up to this point, the night's been staying pretty cool. I've got to get my air conditioner put in. And then if we do have a hot night, I can always run that at night. I'm going to try to just use the air conditioner during the day and then use fans at night. But I'll have to see how things go. Yeah, I'll have to ask him about that, Sherry Lynn. Yeah, the weather actually has been perfect here. Most days have been in the 80s. Did have a couple days going in the 70s, but most days have been in the 80s, and that's perfect for me. I know we're gonna have some. I know we're gonna have some warmer weather coming. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be using the AC because even if it's not too hot for me, it gets too hot for the cats. Because I don't want to have over 90 for them. That's my goal, to keep it less than 90. Yeah, 10,000 isn't bad for a home. You know, my dad would never have an air conditioner until he got older. And then he decided, since he was stuck inside all the time because he was bedridden, he wanted an air conditioner. And then, I don't know, it was probably a week or two of having the air conditioner. He said, "What has been wrong with me all these years?" He said, "I wish I got an air conditioner years ago." Okay, one-eyed cat. You have a good night. Yeah, I know years ago there wasn't any AC. But, but people weren't living in campers and stuff back then either. They had houses that with high ceilings and shade trees around them and stuff. Because it starts getting dangerous after a certain point. I'm not going to risk my cat's lives. So, whenever it gets over 90, AC is going to come on. Even when I was in New York, that was my goal. Keep it less than 90. But right now, without being terribly hot, the setup I have is fine. Deborah put some chicken wire over the windows so the cats can't get out even if they tore through the screen. In a couple places, the screen is already ripped anyways, but the cats can't get out, so all the windows are open. And I've got one fan in the upper part of the camper sucking the hot air out up there. And I have one down here in the lower part that just blows up towards the other end of the camper. Yeah, I've looked at some different things like that, Mark. It's some interesting things that you can make like that. Yeah, I haven't seen that particular one. Yeah, if you can lower the temperature by 20 degrees, that's pretty good. And that might not work around here. Because a couple of them have told me that the humidity is close to 100% here during the summer. I know so far it hasn't been anywhere near that, but they say during the summer it is. So I guess I'll find out here in another month or so. But anyone have any questions for me? I've been trying to cover everything in my videos, but I know you can't watch all the videos. And if someone can watch all the videos, I want to know what your secret is. That's interesting about those primitive refrigerators. Thank you for that reminder, Josh. Well, if there's no other questions, no topics anyone else wants me to hit on, I know you will eventually, Mark. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to talk about right now. If someone doesn't have something to get me started on. Because it's getting kind of late and my mind's just not working the greatest tonight. Hello, hey, Emond. Good to have you here. I have an 8,000 BTU AC that was donated to me last week. And that's the one that they were saying I have to get installed. The cat's eyes aren't doing too bad. Actually, their eyes are looking better now than they were in New York. Well, I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, things are going pretty good. Okay, good night, Josh. Good to have you here. Yeah, that's what I figured. 8,000 should be just about right. I'm not going to try to cool the whole camper. This is a fifth wheel. And when you come in the door, to the right is steps that go up into the upper section. And right there, I want to hang a blanket. I have a very heavy blanket that was given to me a few years ago that I actually can only use if it really gets cold because it's so heavy. I'm actually going to hang that up there. And then it'll just be the lower part that I'm trying to cool. So I think the 8,000 BTU should cool this part pretty good. And I'm not trying to get it down 70, 75 degrees in here. If anything below 90 is good. If it gets down 80, better yet. But main thing, I want it to be safe in here. Yeah, Mark, my son was telling me about those split units. He actually was talking about buying me one for my birthday last year, but then he ended up not being able to do it. But I'll have to look into them. Okay, good night, Straw Hat, No Shoes. It was good to have you here. Yes, Josh. Actually, Brett has a tarp he's going to put over for the time being, and then he wants to move this to a different part of the property, so I have more power. Because here it's it's running off the circuit into the barn, so I have limited power. But where he wants to move it to, he's going to put a 30 amp outlet in there. So I have full power, septic hookup, and when he gets it put there where he wants to put it, then he wants to build a roof over it. The window on the end of the upper part where the sun was beating down on it, that does have a covering over it now. Brett put a piece of steel, well, a piece of metal roofing is what it is. He screwed that to some boards and has that sitting over the end. And then he put an awning over the side window. I'll have to check those sunshades. When I get that blanket hung up and block off that part of the camper, then the lower part of it is pretty much in shade anyways. So all this stuff here, that it all should work. Between the stuff that's already been done, and then add some more to that, and AC. Add everything all together. It definitely should work out. Well, looks like everyone's going to bed. I know a few minutes ago I had 26 people in here. Now I'm down to 10. And I think I'm about ready for bed now, too. So if no one else has any questions or any topics you want me to hit on, I think I might call it a night. Want to thank everyone for being here. I appreciate it. No. There's one skylight up in the upper part. Then you probably could put a vent fan in that. But I've got the fan hanging in the window up there, sucking the hot air out of that part. So that's probably taking care of that. Well, okay. Well, thank you for being here, everyone. I'll be trying to get a video out every day. My next live be Sunday at 5:30 Central. And thank you everyone for your support. Have a good night, everyone.